Mike here playing Minecraft again, and today I'm going to show you a plot that I've been working on and off for a while. I've also had some help recently from my two best friends, Wendy and Dallas. So Captainwender, her link to her YouTube channel will be in the description. I suggest you check it out. She does Let's Plays of games like Spyro and Tomb Raider with her crazy ass friends. Warning, you must be 18 or over to listen to these videos because there's no dumbing it down. Great videos, lots of fun. Anyways, here I am on the Constant Creative website. I'm also going to be showing the link in the description. Try to ignore the chat. The plot that I'm at is minus 5570. These are plots of 128 pixels. So a great thing about the server is why I'm here. Huge plots, and you have access to WorldEdit. Most commands in WorldEdit are available to you. Some of them are dumbed down just so you don't lag too much, but you can make spheres and cylinders and boxes and copy and paste and move and replace, and it's wonderful. Between the two servers that I've tried recently, this is the best one. The other one you started out with like nothing, and this one you start with everything. I think that's because the owners of the server are a lot younger and they just want to have fun, and that's a good thing. We all want to have fun in Minecraft. So enough talking. If you want to get here manually, because I don't have a warp set up because I haven't upgraded yet, it's negative 7,500 and positive 9,300. It's pretty much out there. Sometimes on the server you'll get someone giving out chain link boots, which allow you to run at 900% speed. So if you can find a pair of those early on, kudos to you. So each plot is empty like this, and there's this lovely sidewalk, standard plot design. I'm making a town. I'll tell you about the buildings here. So the road here, as you can see, is powered rails. You can go all the way around. It circles around, comes back. There is a sewer, which I will get to in a moment. These buttons here don't work. I'm working on it. Basically, you travel along the track, and if you can hit the button fast enough, it'll derail you onto, or switch track rather, up into the driveway. So it's a way of visiting the houses. This was the first house that I made. Let me pick a smaller object to carry. There we go. So this was the first house that I made, the first structure here, and a bunch of plots. Try to stick to the plot size. Go inside, take a look here. Main floor, I have standard kitchen. I've just started using picture frames for details, as I've seen on the Keralis server. I've mentioned it, so now I will post that in the description as well. Great server. The guy makes houses and things. So these are shelves. These are just a button on the wall with a picture frame and then another picture frame or a painting within this picture frame. You can put objects in a picture frame while there's another object on the wall, so you end up layering, and you get shelves and desks and dressers and things. That's a tripwire, it's a sink, and the beam holding the light to the wall. Yeah, so table, new rugs, great stuff. Upstairs, second floor. Here we have just a little bedroom, bookshelf, standard things, trophies on the wall. You can't put pictures on the walls in this. They despawn. Don't know why. There's a key to the house. You hang it on the door when you come in. Bathrooms. I love making bathrooms because they're the most technical objects in here. So you have like a shower that works, and there's a sink and the toilet. If the bathroom is located on the main floor or in the basement, I like to add this. So you drop yourself down the toilet and you come out in the sewer system. It's a funny little, just a little Easter egg, right? This sewer goes all the way, as you can see on the map up at the side. Oh, that's another thing, I'm using Ray's mini-map. It goes all the way down and around the town and circles back again. I'm just going to go up this ladder here and visit the next house, which I don't think has a connected sewer line yet. I don't know if it will or not. So the next house, this one was made by Dallas. This is turned out very well. Her first house was a bit iffy, but you know, you practice and you get better, and it's great to see what other people have made and look at how they made that and try to incorporate it into yours. And that's a great, I feel that's a great way to improve your building skills. And this is a very nice house. I really like the coloring on this and the framework. So if we go inside, the doorbell, I wired up the doorbell for her. It rings the doorbell, just a little ding dong, and then the door opens. Everyone loves it. This is her elevator. You can turn it on and off. I don't know why you'd want to, but you can do that. So there's a back porch here. Nice background and tables and things. Lots of room in here. We go upstairs. This is the bedroom. Bedrooms, I'm so jealous in Minecraft. They always look much better in the game than like every bedroom I see. I wish I could have that one. This one, you climb up on the bookshelf, sit on the bookshelves. I'm 6 feet tall. I love sitting in a place where my legs dangle. It makes me feel young again. So here's the bed. I thought this kind of looked like a race car, but I guess those are like speakers or just a really nice place to lay. And out here on the balcony, this is kind of awkward, but it's the torch is holding up the table. It's a table leg, and it's also powering this light, which lights the porch area, and it also lights the porch area downstairs too. So you just simply turn off the elevator with a little switch. Next, we'll go next door and check out the neighbor's house. This is Wendy's house. It's nice we built them all in line. It's very simplistic, but still elegant. She's an artist. She does a lot. She used to have a DeviantArt account, but now she does everything off of just out of her home. She does spray paint art and drawing. She's the kind of person, she'll draw fantastic doodle in like 5 minutes and say it's not good enough. Love you, Wendy. Downstairs in the bedroom. Funny enough, this is what her bed looks like in real life. It's very flat. And then her closet. We try to put touch plates on all the doors so they're at least closed by themselves, if not open. It says house is unfinished. There's another design by Dallas. Again, love the woodwork here. I like these sideways blocks, and using plants can really enhance any boring room. Just put a few plants down. It adds that something. Pane glasses are also good to use because it adds like a little a ledge, you know, like windows have. Some empty plots left for building more stuff. This one here, I will get to that one on the next part of the video, which will probably be stapled to this part. This is a Starbucks. It's a coffee house. It's actually made off of a Lego Starbucks that I found on the internet. And I'm very proud of it. I think it turned out really well. I got some plants in here. The lights are self-powered by these blocks of redstone above them. And then we got soup, cake, and the display. Carpets are awesome for tables. Then we got some pastries on display in the coffee machine. And this is my favorite part. This is my favorite part. There's a drive-through window, and you can open and close the drive-through window. I love that. That's awesome. Pictures are also great for making little tiny shelf things. And then we got various goodies, just make it look all nice. The standard fireplace. I always got to find a fireplace in these coffee places. I'm using blaze powder as the fake fire, and then there's a ender chest underneath to make the glowing effect. See you in the next video. Oh, I blew up the door. I didn't mean to do that. There we go. Alright. So now on to... I love this floor too, this checkered floor. Worked out so well. This is the new colored clay. This is gray clay. And then just iron blocks and stone slabs. There's a clock up there and garbage can. Thank you for not littering. When you put garbage in here, it empties out into a chest inside, so that after you're done with your cup, it gets recycled and they put coffee in it and then give it to someone else. That's terrible. All right. Okay. Next up, I guess we'll go this building. I was invited. People like to ask in the chat, "Oh, someone come and help me build stuff," you know. Share the wealth sort of thing. This guy invites me over and he says, you know, build a house here. Here's your plot. And I noticed he was using wood with oak frame or spruce frames. And well, this is fairly decent houses. They're not just one, you know, they have a proper roof and they have different textures. Well, I've got some respect for that guy, so I thought I'm going to make something nice for his plot. And this is, I copied this over from after I made it. So because I thought, you know, this is beautiful, I'm going to save this because I don't know what he's going to do with it. And so here it is. Thankfully it fit perfectly in here. He gave me a 20 by 22 by 32 block of land, and it fit perfectly in the plots here. So we got a zombie fence here. Yeah, push the button. The fence is down for a very short time, and then there's I could probably replace these touch plates with buttons as well. That's just so that when you're leaving, you just run out quickly. There's some gardens here. I like this lamp post. I created this lamp post just yesterday. The ceiling is solid. It's not hollow. So you go inside. I was telling Dallas about this earlier. This is the house that I was talking about. So we've got the my favorite new favorite style of lights. It's a switch right underneath there. It makes it look nice. People put switches on the walls next to them and it looks weird because there's this big fat switch next to it, but this way it looks like the switch is actually holding the light up on the wall, or it's the electrical panel. Down here we got a wooden button with a picture frame and a trap door to look like a drawer handle. So on the left here we have the bed, nice massive bed for, as Wendy calls it, starfishing, where you just arms and legs straight out like you're floating in the water. Here's the dresser, closet room. I don't know why that chest is backwards, but I'm just going to leave it backwards. Oh, because it copied that way. I was rotating it. And then, oh man, that's just, no, it's bothering me. Let's put that there. Put that there, and then that there. There we go. So I might as well fix this one just a second. If you hold down crouch and then when you click, you can place things on top of containers. And then we got nice beautiful couches. This is another couch I see a lot on the Keralis server. It's pretty much the best way you can make a couch in Minecraft without it looking strange, like a stair block and then two signs next to it. This one has a lot of space. And if you want to, I guess you could replace these pillows with minecarts and then you could like sit. And there's a little desk for reading, although that's I don't know what you'd use this desk for. There's this big fat comfy couch right there. The room is lit by this pillar in the middle, and then those are just some extra lights. Green. I've been adding a lot of green, a lot of wood. Looks good, I think. Next up, we go over to the school. I'm saving that middle one for last. So this is a school. Dallas made the outside and show that, oh, this is terrible, whatever. And I'm like, no, listen, we'll texture it inside, we'll add some things, and we'll make it work. And it does. It works very, very well. I left this space next to it so we can put a playground in. I saw in someone else's plot he made swing set and a slide. Awesome. I'm going to put those in. So we got the table of green. This is kind of an everything school. So you got some botany here. There's a chalkboard. That's some dark gray clay. Here's the teacher. He's got brown hair. I put that there. Worked out pretty good. And then we got some physics or mechanical or something, shop class maybe. Player heads as the classroom. You can place them sideways, and you can walk by everything. This used to be a map of the immediate area. It had all the builds next to me here, and for some reason the maps they got erased somehow, and so now it's just blank. That's too bad. Up here, this took me about 10 minutes. I made the alphabet in using ASCII characters, going around the back there. Lights with lava. I felt that was a nice touch. And there you go. This beautiful school building, classroom building in here. So I'm not planning on using this map for any RPs like they do on the server, because the whole server is creative, and when there's no animals, there's no bad guys, there's no survival. You can turn on survival with, like, you know, just / game mode survival, or 1 or whatever it is, 0 maybe, but there's nothing to do, so people got to make up for their own, so there's a lot of role playing on here. What next? Next. This one. I'll go around and I'll go up the middle. So here's a car with iron block headlights and redstone block taillights. I'm using coal block for the tires, stone buttons for the middle of the tire. That's something I saw off the Keralis server. They have a lot of vehicles on there too. You should check it out. Here's a truck or a Hummer or a Jeep or who knows. Backyard doesn't really have anything in it yet. This house is made off of a design from a renovations guide. It's like ideas and where to buy and what to do. And inside there was an advertisement for some apartments or some houses and floor plans. I love 3D floor plans. That's what I do at work, is I just, when stuff's done or I'm on my break, I pull out a floor plan and try to make it in Minecraft. So this is what ended up being of that floor plan. Well, 2 of them. There's 2 different houses, and I stuck them together. So this one here, when you enter, there's these 2 buttons on the floor. They have lights on them. So the entryway doesn't have a light switch, but instead lights up as soon as you enter it. And when you leave the entryway, lights go up. They don't need to stay on because you're not sticking around. There's no point in worrying about turning on and off the lights or leaving the lights on all the time. There's no monsters. Leaving the lights on all the time kind of silly, so we might as well turn them off. Get a spare room in here. All the light switches in this house are marked with a torch on a frame to tell you that that is a light switch. So you just look for that, and then the light switch is nearby. Here's a bathroom, working shower, light switch, and because you can't use pictures, I would use that yellow window picture, but instead this is a pane of glass in a photo frame. Toilet works, so you can flush yourself down the toilet. Next over here we have a laundry room. There's the washing machine, the drying machine, that is a sulfur ball or whatever it is. It's like the gas ball that you can fire. It's a dryer. Here's an ironing board, some shelf space, and just a redstone light is plenty to light that room. There's a closet. Nothing big there. Here's a spare room under the stairs for storage. A quick tour of the downstairs, and then next video. Here's a stereo, TV. There's the dining room, some pictures of the family. Here's the kitchen, some drawers and things. Here's a closet. The light turns on in the pantry, and the door also closes when it turns off. That's cool. There's the thing, and next video in a moment. Next part of the video. Go around to the back here. Back door. I guess I gotta put a touch plate out there still. Ah yes, the kitchen also lights up. There's a little light right here. I think that's a pretty cool idea. It's a redstone powered one of those things, and then it's just when you step on it, it turns the light on. Blook. There we go. Now we go upstairs. Go upstairs. There's a light switch right there. Turns on and off. I leave this on, I guess, because it's pretty dark up here. So this turns on all the lights. There's some redstone going from it in the ceiling, and it just goes across and turns on the 2 lights or 3 lights. Starting on the right, we've got a washroom. This is something I saw on the Keralis server. It is a photo frame on top of a stone button, so the stone button's already in the wall, then a photo frame, and then a quartz pillar turned sideways, so you can turn them once you put it on there. And that looks like a toilet paper roll. He was so impressed by it, and I am too. That's a really good idea. Here's a, let's the light turn it on and off. Here's the shower. The upstairs bathroom actually has the biggest bathtub in the house, so it's a bonus to the guest upstairs. And we have a guest room. This person is all about reading. So they've got their ink and their writing tools are in the desk. And then there's a cupboard right there, which is kind of awkward. It should actually be not a bookshelf, because I don't need a bookshelf. I need a wood and trapdoor and some regular wood for the cupboard. So it's just, like I said, it's just a button, then a photo frame, then one of those in the photo frame. So there we go, proper drawer. Or even, actually, sorry for the delay, this is actually a better idea, because now you get the wooden border that goes around the tree stump, and it looks more drawer-like, I think, because now the light brown gets pulled out of the dark brown like a drawer. Brilliant. Next room. This is the upstairs. Oh, there's another room here. So there's a light switch, there's a computer screen, bed, cupboards in the bed. Don't really need too much in this house. You shouldn't spend all your, in a huge house, you shouldn't spend all your time in the bedroom. There's the upstairs, just kind of a lounge area. This is the master bedroom right here. So, first of all, the bathroom has 2 sinks and a huge mirror. The light switch here goes again into the ceiling and turns on the main lights so that I don't have light switches in my face. There's a shower and bathtub. Then next one over, this is another shower. Peculiar, but okay. Oh, because there's 2 sinks, so there's, 2 showers, one for each person. There you go. That shower could really use a cleaning. That's disgusting. And over here we have the toilet. Now this toilet is on the 2nd floor, so of course it's a outhouse toilet. Don't forget to turn off the lights when you leave, save some electricity. Here we have the main bedroom. I'm very fond of this, how this room turned out. We have a shelf. Carpets are great for shelves. I saw this on someone else's video on YouTube of ideas to use for carpet. Potted plants can be put on top of music boxes, so you can save some space there. The window overlooks that we're right above the kitchen. Some shelving space, and then one light switch on either side. So the shelves are made out of redstone. This is access to the attic, which is where some wiring is and nothing else. That is the house. This is a nice big house, and There we go. We're going to go out the back door. If I can find it. While I'm out here, maybe we'll just put that down for now. And there we go. Next, we'll do this one. Okay, so this building here, this was made on Dallas's old server she was on, and she rebuilt it, and I think it looks superb. It's the best looking piece for this plot. This plot is very green oriented and it's huge and fits in the middle, and I think it worked out wonderfully. These gold plates on the bottom here, while she was putting down the ice, she kept destroying the road with the water, so I put these there. But in the end, I think they suit it very well. They make an excellent doorway. They don't make a clicking sound because they're special touch plates. So we got ice around the outside, and the water cascades down the roof. I think that's very good. We go inside, dimly lit because it's a botanical garden, and they're always dimly lit just for, you know, nice warm greeting atmosphere. I was disappointed that the beacon doesn't work underwater. That was too bad, but it provides a lot of light and it looks pretty cool too. So you go up the stairs, here's a tree. Let's see, some garden. Grow everything up here, and that's it. And it's just a really nice bright area. If we go through the garden, because we didn't know what to do with it, I thought I'm just going to put it on this side, which is also kind of the middle. And I turned this plot, which was empty, into a nice park, which greets the garden very well. There's a bench to sit on, and more archways and trees, and it fits so well in here. You come in this side, see the houses, and it's working out very well. I'm happy with it. Lastly, we have the military base. Story behind the military base in a second. Here's just a redstone plot I'm looking to build. Use this whole plot for this whole section for a skyscraper, but I'm still having issues with the design because it's an awkward shape. This is an attempt at a clock. If you let this run, it kind of works. Well, it does work. No, it does work. It works slowly, and it only works on one side. But if you let it run, just a moment here for it to turn on. There's a piston that goes around in a circle and pushes a redstone block, and when that redstone block reaches an edge, it then lights up one of these sides. This is a clock. So this is a working clock that was supposed to go on top of the school, but because of the size of the redstone wiring in the back, there's not enough room to put 4 sides. I could put one side, but a one-sided clock just doesn't fit for me anyways. I don't like a one-sided clock. I want 4. I want this to be perfect. So there's the wiring. It pushes this redstone thing, goes around in a circle, and lights up the 4 paths, lighting up the bricks. This is a door. I've seen doors made where there's just wiring everywhere, and truthfully this door is only 1, 2, 3, 8 blocks wide. The extra redstone is just me messing around. The door stays open for like 2 whole seconds. So it stays open a long time. Normally, instead of just going it just, yeah. So that's that. It's a door that stays open for about 2 seconds. I'm in the sewer because I wasn't paying attention, and the video reached its limit during the tour, but I'm right in front of where I left off. So the sewer here, I made a section, and then Dallas went in to the section and she added cobwebs and cracked and green and made it look creepy, you know. And I put some torches in, and then I just copy pasted. And actually, if we go all the way down to, I'll get to the military base in a moment here. There's a house there. That's the big house on the side. And then it just kind of meets in the middle here. This is very nice. This was a lot of fun to build. I'm still building because there's so many plots upstairs that need to be filled with stuff. Like we got a school. I'm thinking maybe a gas station. Seriously. I just giggle thinking about that. Some more houses and things. So the military base. Interesting story with the military base. The first thing that I made when I got to this plot was a sand cannon. I made a cannon that would fire a block of sand over 200 blocks out and over 128 blocks up. So the cannon would go either about, these plots are 128, it would be about 240 blocks straight ahead, or about 100 blocks straight ahead and about 200 blocks in the air. So it was either, depending on the timing, it would either fire straight ahead, it would be a ballista, or it would be a catapult. It was awesome. And then I thought, you know what? It works. It's done. Let's try something else. So I thought, I'm going to start making houses. So I did. I enclosed the whole thing in stone and locked the door so that people can't go in and get the idea and stuff. Anyways, it's in this warehouse. This is the sand cannon. It's in here. And it's locked away because it's a military base. You can't get in. There's no touch plate. There's no way to get in. But there it is. There's my baby. My baby's baby. My baby's perfect. No, sorry. It's late in the morning. I'm giggly. So here we are in the, whatever this place is called, is a silo. I thought, what can I put here? Helicopter pad is boring. Let's make a missile silo. I was actually thinking, let's make the silo level from GoldenEye in this map. So we got a missile silo. But this is a friendly missile. A friendly rocket ship, actually. It takes you to space. This was the first rocket ship I ever made. And you'd go around. These iron bars and carpets work really well for that stuff. And then you'd go around, and if you went around here, you can get inside, or if you go down there, you can actually go all the way down. And these are cauldrons. Cauldrons. This is where I found out I was using hoppers, and I found out hoppers are restricted per plot. So it's like the number of the chunk you're on has a certain number of items that you can place on it, just for lag issues, I guess, because hoppers are kind of automatic, and that's fine. 4 hoppers on this thing is fine. So here's the top pod, the hoppers. Those are engines. So this piece would separate at the stone blocks. You go inside, and it's a big, complicated thing. This rail car here is so that you have a place to sit while you're flying. So you put a minecart on the thing, and then you sit down. And now you're sitting down in the cockpit, and you can flip switches and activate levers and do whatever, right? That'll despawn eventually, that's fine. In fact, I'll even get rid of it now. And then when you do get up in space, there's some windows that you can look out of up top here. Where's the exit? I left the door open so people can go in and look around. And that's it. That's my plot so far. This area right here, this is going to be another park. It's going to have trees, very high trees and around. because the military people don't want anyone living next door to them. So instead of a house, it'll be park area. People will generally stay on the bottom floor. And there's the plot. 128 by 128 is a lot of space. If you build nicely. I've seen other plots on here. It's very popular to just make a big fat square, put in some stairs, furniture, and call it a house. Next build, actually, I think I'm going to make. I would really like. There's no river. There's no room for a river. I would like to have a river in here, but unfortunately, there's no room for one. Unless I'm thinking I could take Wendy's house, move it over one plot, and then put a river right here. So the river would go. That might work actually, because that's military base. That could work actually. If I had the water go alongside of the road, turn, and then go alongside here through this plot and then empty into sort of a sewage system thing over here, and then turn this into a bridge. Oh, but I can't do that because there's a sewage system underneath. I would have to remove the sewer. Yeah, see, there's not really any room right now. I'm trying to see it. I'm trying to find out what happened to the neighbors, because I would like to acquire one of the plots around me, and then that would have more water-based building, because I'd like to make a beach house, and there's no place for a beach house in this plot. This is city building only. This is going to be a skyscraper that goes up pretty high too, so I'd also like to acquire, some of my neighbors live like 1 or 2 plots away that have really nice city builds, and I would like to, if I could acquire a plot next to theirs, I would either expand into it, or I would just take all this and move. Oh, that would be heck. Move it over into the next plot, and then have city builds sort of next to each other. I think that would look quite nice. But that's it for me today. 3 videos, 30 minutes of talking about my stuff. The server again is Constant Creative. It is a constantly creative server. There's RPs happening here because they're bored. I'm guessing. They work pretty good. I mean, I visited a few. It's like this, and then this says in the rules, turn off creative mode, don't cheat, and have a good time. And then you just hand out books, like you'd have a book with like the story and a few notes on the RP and maybe what your character is, 1 book for each character. I don't know if they get that advanced, if they've gotten that much, but that's a cool idea, 1 book for each character, and it would say, this is who you are. Try to act like it. I haven't really followed in the chat, so I don't even know how those work or how long they go for. But there are, like, there's a forest, like a Hunger Games thing, and arenas, PvP arena, they also set up those too. And you do what you can. Unfortunately, if I did have a neighboring plot, this is restricted space, so I can't connect them unless I do, go up and then over.